dig, get a mine the whole day through. To dig, 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 dig is what we like to do.
It ain't no trick to get rich quick.
If you dig, dig, dig with a shovel or a pick.
In a mine, where a million diamonds shine.
Hi-ho!
Hi-ho! Hi-ho! Hi-ho! It's home from work we go. Hi-ho! 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 It's home from work we go. Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
Welcome, everyone, to episode number 22 of Kicks at the Castle. It's a podcast by three sneakerheads dedicated to that Disney lifestyle. As Walt would say, to all who listen to this happy podcast, welcome. My name's John. I'll be your host, and I'm joined by the rest of the Kicks at the Castle team. We got Matt.
Yo, what's going on, everyone?
And we got Irv.
Hey, what's good?
All right, and we are solo. It's just a squad show this week. But still, we have a great episode planned. We've got our Fit of the Week feature. In our World versus Land, we are going to just compare Indiana Jones versus Dinosaur. And then in Cheat Codes, as promised earlier, we're going to discuss restrooms. So we're also going to catch up with recent trips on property. Irv's got another plant-based option of the week. But first, let's jump into pickups. Who wants to lead it off this week? I know you guys scored big. So Irv, you want to lead off?
Yeah, man, I got my babies in. I got the shoes that I have been waiting on for months now. The shoes that was going to give me and my wife a panic attack. Super Turfs. And
Did you get Tabby pair too?
No, not at all. No. She wouldn't have worn me the way.
Oh, look at that. You got the little duffel bag.
Got the bag. I didn't know until reading it that it's like, 100% vegan shoe. So that's pretty cool.
So that means it tastes like crap as well.
Dang. Dang, bro. Come on, man.
Came out hard. you guys will find out later in the episode why I'm so torn on.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear about that.
Little teaser.
But no, yeah,
that is dope, man.
Yeah, they are.
So how do they feel? You try them on yet?
I tried them on, and it's interesting, especially because when Matt talked about his sizing, like I ordered 2 pairs, and these pairs are 11.5, and usually I wear an 11 and on my Air Max, and they fit like perfect. There's no space at the toe, the heel doesn't flop, and I'm like, man, I'm kind of glad it worked out that way because I would have just ordered an 11 and it probably been too tight. But if it's good, the materials are like really dope, man, and the QC is good. I know we always talk about like the QC on the Nike shoes. It's you can definitely tell, like, you know what I mean, they went through and like checked them, and I really don't have I can't think of any complaints. Even like the colorway is like really close to like what Jiminy wears, and the stitching on here is even like A+. Like, I don't know, man. I'm extremely satisfied.
I don't know, man. I think Adidas really kills the themed collab shoes. I mean, they do a lot of them. They do them well.
Yeah. I mean, this is
no.
This one they executed it very well, but I want to say other Disney collabs, and they might
really
need some more work.
Okay,
yeah, not a fan.
All right, I've seen a few, but
there are a few, but
okay,
majority.
You know who does good? Vans always does good collabs. Like
Vans, yes.
Yeah.
They got
Vans
some good,
freaking hurt.
The Simpsons stuff, the Disney stuff, the Vans stuff is pretty cool.
Those Damian Lillard Monsters Inc. shoes, those look pretty cool.
I'm just, man, all of them kid sizes.
Yeah.
What's the plan, man?
What happened with the Form 84s? They had like a monster.
Yeah, those are kid sizes too.
But they didn't even release. They're not even on the website.
They were. I saw them. I think
they went quick.
Not saying that they went quick, but I think they just took them off the website.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to see if they had, because my daughter can fit into some kids' shoes, because she was interested, and I was going to see if I could find them in her size, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Irv, nice. So you got 2 pairs. Did both of them get there already?
Yeah, my other pair came in today. So
is that box in better shape?
Yeah, it actually is in good shape. So yeah, I already put it to the side, and I'm gonna go take it to storage tomorrow. put it up.
One to rock, one to stock.
One to rock, one to stock, man.
I like it. Matt, what you got, buddy?
All right, so just like Irv, got lucky with pair of super turfs. I hit on 3 pairs, wasn't planning to. But funny story about those pairs is I did win a raffle from Hannon, which is all the way from the UK. Yeah, I hit another pair on extra butter, and then I hit the raffle on Adidas confirmed. On Adidas, I hit a size 9, and then extra butter and Hannon, I hit an 8.5. But the 8.5 worked for, perfect for me. The size 9 was just a little bit too big. I mean, true to size, I'm like an 8. So I was just like Adidas, but with Adidas, like I'm more of like an 8.5, 9. So I was like, let me just get both just in case. After I hit the third pair, I hit like or I didn't want to hit on any other raffles. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna freeze my card because I hit like or
You
I
want 9 pairs of those sitting around.
Yeah, I entered like 5 different raffles, and then I checked the raffles that I entered, and it was like Ama Meniere and social status, and they take like it's like automatically like if you win, they're gonna charge your card. So I was just like, all right, I gotta freeze my card because this seems like an easy cop. But yeah, like
seems like an easy cop, except for I entered a couple times and I didn't win.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, as far as comfort for me, I wore these today at Animal Kingdom. Not gonna lie, these are not the most comfortable, but I mean it's a fire shoe. Like got boy Jiminy, you know.
I will say my man Matt did find a pair of my size on Notre Shop. And I just checked before we started, and they still have quite a few sizes. My size is gone now, but if anybody's looking to cop, Notre.
They're sitting. I mean, on like my friend went to the mall today, and he went to Adidas, and he said that they were just sitting on the shelf at Adidas. I was like, dang. So I mean, they might be at the outlet soon, but all right. Next up, I got a United tee.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Very clean. Very good quality too. It's like a vintage feel. Like heavy cotton too. Kind of like Supreme a little bit, but yeah, it does have the vintage look. And I have a Disney pickup.
Okay.
50th anniversary soap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been wanting like this soap dispenser for so long. This one's gonna go in my bathroom. I have another one that's in the kitchen. But yeah, so cool how to get like Mickey on your hand. I'll do it right now, but obviously it's in the box.
I hear you.
Next up we got Jordan 5 Moonlights.
Okay.
Not a fan of 5s that much, but I mean
it's a good looking shoe.
Yeah, good looking shoe. Very good looking shoe. Not my size, but I mean these will be up on TDHB shop. And last pair is the Jordan 1 prototypes.
Okay.
Very dope shoe.
Are those your size?
Not my size.
Not your size.
Already went to Sneak Prints. But yeah, I like the concept though, how you can cut it, and then make it a low.
Did you watch Chris Catalunia's video?
I did.
I did.
I did too. I couldn't. When I saw he got him, he said he was going to do that video. I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
They should have made a cut line for the tongue.
Some people are saying like they just like fold it down and stitch them.
Okay.
But I don't know. I feel like this is like a customizer shoe.
Yeah, but then you lose the Nike Air tab. You lose the Nike Air tab. They should have had another one. So when you folded it down, then there'd be another one. Like
or it said like Air Jordan, like the Union Force.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
I like the blue. I don't know that I'd want to cut it off.
I don't think I would cut it off.
Honestly, yeah. If these are my size, I'd definitely keep them just how it is. But I feel like for the people that are cutting them off, I feel like it would have to be like, because you lose the blue when you cut it off.
Well, you paid price for a high and you're going to end up with a low.
Yeah.
And do some work.
Yeah. And you got all the foam that's goes to the top, you know.
But looking at it, I mean, QC is pretty good. The
I love the mini swoosh
too.
Mm-hmm.
The mini swoosh at the bottom. The mini swoosh at the bottom of the tongue.
Oh yes,
that
yeah. I love
that
that
is hot.
too.
I like that's my favorite part of the shoe.
But quality is I mean the leather is not that great. It's not like tumbled or the plush leather like some of like the Hyper Royals. They got that plush leather where it's like
Mhm.
a pillow when you press it. This one not so much. But I mean, yeah, it's just clean looking shoe.
It's clean.
That's it for me for pickups.
That's it for you.
That's it for
All
me.
right. I told you I had some stuff I was waiting on in the mail. I kind of had a big week. So while we're talking about the prototype, here's my pair.
Wow.
It's got a lot of laces.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the black in them, and you got the blue, orange, and white.
Are those your size?
You know it.
They're close enough. They're 12s. They're 12s.
You gonna cut it?
I am not going to cut it. I'm still thinking about them. Then Nike did or the sneakers app did the Jordan Reserve last week. So after chasing these pollens down, I ended up, don't even ask me why I entered it. It's just one of those things. I'm like, oh, I'll put it in for it. And I hit on them. So got a pair of pollens. I don't know why I'm putting these away so nicely. So then, I don't know if you guys know. So this is a center court one. I've been wearing these all summer. This is my beater shoe for the summer. And they restocked them. So the biggest box I've ever seen. I got a fresh pair. I'm going to put these away for next summer. So I have a fresh white pair. Ooh, they smell good. But dude, this box is cavernous. This is bigger. This is a low top.
Yeah. I forgot about you talking about that.
And then here's
Like
this is the lid for a pair of high tops compared to the low
Why?
top box. It's like 2 inches bigger all the way around.
and there's not it's just the shoes and paper. That's it.
Just air in there. There's so much air. And what's funny is, so Nike shipped it in a box that's bigger than, it was a big box, like not like a typical shoe packing box. And it had enough room that it flopped around that the lid came off and one of the shoes wasn't even in the box. It flopped around so much.
The Adidas pair of the Super Turfs, it came in like a huge box. I was like, wait, what did I? Because it came in, I was like, what did I order?
What did I
That's
get?
this big.
That was
And
what I
I
was
was like,
thinking.
oh,
I got
it's
that
from
big old
Adidas.
box. I'm like, what the hell is this? So I got this other pair. I just wanted to check them out. I don't know that I'm going to keep them. I got the
Ooh.
Adidas Monsters Inc. shoe. They sold out in my size pretty quick. These are the prime green Stan Smiths. They sold out really quick in my size, and they did a little restock. So I figured I'd grab them.
Ooh. How is that like?
It's fuzzy.
Is it like horsehair or is it like soft?
It's like a plush blanket.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like a plush blanket would be. It's got some extra laces. Got they come with the white, but you got the blue and the green. So this is it's all basically Sully's fur, and they got Sully on the insole. I think the other one's got Mike on there. Anyway, I just wanted to check them out, see what they look like. Can you guys imagine how ridiculous I would look wearing this shoe?
I think you'll.
Come on now.
That shoe fits you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's pretty
I think
cool.
you can rock it, bro.
Yeah, I think you can pull it off.
You know how ridiculous I'm. Although I got them from Adidas, I probably could wear them and still return them. I'm gonna take them to California Adventure and get a picture in front of the door at the Monsters Inc. ride.
Is there a return policy like Nike's, like dirt and all?
I'm sure it is. I mean, hell, I'll throw them on my backpack, put them on for 5 minutes, and put them back in my backpack. I don't know, man. I'm sure you could return them. So it's not like I'm hard on my shoes. It's not like you're going to see the creases on this thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought they'd be fun to look at them in hand. Cool shoe, but
It's not bad.
No, it's not
I like
bad.
it.
So the next thing I got is more Disney related, but I kind of have a story because I was concerned that I might be banished from receiving mail service. So I'm sitting. I've been tracking. You know how it is. You sit at your desk, tracking a packet. It's out for delivery. It's out for delivery.
Every 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I see it's out for delivery. I'm sitting in my office. You're right outside. I can see the mailbox from here. And so the mailman pulls up, and I'm sitting there. I'm waiting. They drive away. I go get the key, go open it up. It's not in there. I'm like, what the fuck? Come inside, track it, and it says no access to property. They updated it like they couldn't access my house. I'm like, what the hell is this? And so,
Was it FedEx?
no, it was USPS. So
Oh.
I'm like, there's like 7 mailboxes on my street, right around here. So I go hop in my truck. I go drive down and find I go find the postman. I'm like, hey, you're just in my house and you updated that you couldn't deliver my package. It's like, oh, that wasn't me. That was another guy. And I'm like, there's another mailman around here. I'm like, it's like, yeah. He's all, yeah, I don't know what that's all about. And so he's giving me that. I'm like, oh, great. It kind of dawned on me like, okay, I just tracked down a federal employee and I'm giving him shit. So I wonder if they're going to bring it tomorrow. So it wasn't my normal post office person. And so the next day I'm sitting at my desk and I see the mail truck come out and I'm like, it was the regular mail carrier. And I'm like, I'm going to go act like I'm going to get something out of my car and say something to her. I'm like, hey, missed you yesterday. And she's like, I go, do you have any packages? I go, I had one that they said they couldn't deliver. She's like, so yeah, I don't know what happened to that guy yesterday. Like all the packages from the end of my route, none of them got delivered. And I'm like, yeah, he marked them that he didn't have any access. She's like, I don't know what's wrong with you. So she was cool about it, but I was like, I had that little fear that like I stalked a federal employee and they may like tag my address and never deliver me mail again. So anyway, so what I was waiting for was from the homie Chad.
Oh, nice.
At the slime green Grim Grinner Social Club. And
Did you charge it?
Yeah, I actually wore it to the park yesterday. And when I was on the Alice in Wonderland ride, the green glows nicely.
Yeah, you gotta turn your lights off now.
Let's see it.
Right now?
Right now.
Nah,
You can't see it.
that doesn't really work.
A little bit.
Yeah, you could tell.
So I got this. And I got a shoe avalanche from the stack I didn't put together. And then I got the skeleton shorts.
They go above the knee.
They are they're longer than Irv would like. I'm gonna say that. They are now part of that is I probably have a larger waist size than Irv, so his probably would be shorter. Irv's probably more like a medium or a large, and I'm definitely an XL. So
yeah,
Irv's will probably fall a little higher. The other thing is I did do a shoe pick. I actually pulled it down a little bit so that the skeletons could be in the picture. Anyway,
understandable.
So I think that was it. I kind of had a lot this week. So, but anyway, it was good week for pickups. Moving on to Fit of the Week. Every week we pick a post where we were tagged, or someone used the hashtags KicksattheCastle. This week it is Nice Kicks Johnny, and Johnny is in Galaxy's Edge, rocking some Tatooine Trader shorts, the Bounty Hunter tee, and the Brian Anderson camo dunk highs. Definitely a dope pick. I like the whole fit. Like to see everybody out there supporting the homie Mark over at Tatooine Traders. Every week we do a feature. So if you want to be featured, tag us in your Disney Fit Picks or use the hashtag KicksattheCastle, whether you're in the parks or not. All right. Land versus World. Each week we pick an aspect or a landmark from Walt Disney World Resort or Disneyland, and we decide who's got it better. And this week we're putting Indiana Jones Adventure up against Dinosaur. And I know Irv wants to lead off. I know he wants to talk about it. I could see it in your eyes.
So like I've ridden both rides. So I remember them both, but I still watched like a ride video from Indiana Jones because I wanted to be fresh. And I'm just gonna start off by saying, as we already know, the queue is trash. Y'all walking outside forever. Like the whole queue is outside.
You're talking about your queue, right?
No, your queue.
Your queue is outside?
If the line's long, it's outside.
Well, we go inside. We've got the maze. We've got the guy in the tunnel. We're inside.
I watched those guys walk for like 3 minutes in and out.
Oh, it's a mile and a half down to the ride for sure.
That's what I'm saying. But I will say that the one thing that I did like about y'all ride, and I remember telling my wife more than our Dinosaur, is that y'all ride has better lighting. Dinosaur is like dark in a lot of areas where you can't even kind of like see what's going on in the back, and that's a tad bit frustrating. But overall, man, I feel like I don't really care about Indiana Jones, so I feel like I have no attachment to that. Not to have more of attachment to dinosaurs, but I much rather do dinosaurs than Indiana Jones.
Wow, that's shocking. I thought you were going to say the only thing you liked about our ride is that it's better than yours. I mean,
yeah, no, I mean y'all ride isn't better. That's what I'm saying. The whole theming of Indiana Jones is pretty trash.
what?
It's not even. It don't even seem adventurous, bro. The dinosaur is really scary.
Whoa.
That whole,
Whoa.
the whole rock thing, I don't know, man. That doesn't seem thrilling to me. I think the dinosaur was way more thrilling than Indiana Jones.
That's funny. How about you, Matt? Where do you fall on this?
Well, I'm gonna have to say, Irv, you are incorrect.
Hmm.
Because Indiana Jones is a lot better. I mean, Dinosaur, they do have a good pre-show. I forgot his name, but that dude is pretty fun. They do have a good pre-show. And I do like, as weird as it sounds, I do like the garage smell when you go into, I guess, the loading area. Like I like that. What else? But I mean, ride itself, yeah, like Dinosaur, it's dark most of the time, so it's like kind of hard to tell what's going on, but it is very like jerky and it's like really intense, especially the end part. But yeah, Indiana Jones, like, I mean, it's Indiana Jones, like it's classic. And like the fire scene, like that, like when I first went on it, I was like, whoa.
Oh, when the face is on fire?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, whoa. And then you like go like underground. I was like, whoa, what is going on? But yeah, it's Indiana Jones for me.
I was going to say that I don't know how Dinosaur can be better because it's not even the best version of its own ride. I mean, Countdown to Extinction was better than Dinosaur, wasn't it?
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing.
Well, they toned it down. They made it. Dinosaur was they basically neutered it to make it so younger kids could go, so that they because that was basically to help sell the Dinosaur movie. Because they actually changed the height requirement. Went from like 46 or 44 down to 40. So they took some of the jerky motions out of it. So they tamed it.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But the end part of Dinosaur, like they did not tone that down. That Dinosaur.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is we could talk about, you guys have a ride photo, and Indiana Jones has the exact perfect spot for a ride photo, and they do not have it. So I definitely will give you guys that. I think it's one, actually, as far as queues go, I think we've documented the Disneyland queues suck. That's one of the better Disneyland queues. And I think, or you say that ours is trash, but by comparison out here, it's really good. So you can understand how I would make that mistake of thinking it's good, because comparatively it is.
Yeah, agreed.
No, like I said, I certainly enjoy the Dinosaur ride. I'm not going to say I don't. It's totally a different take. I think it's really cool to see how you can make the exact same ride totally different. Just by using the same ride vehicle technology, just throwing a different story and a different track. It's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, you could do that multiple times over, and I don't think it would seem boring or tedious as long as you tell a good story. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I think the Imagineers did a good job making the rides unique. I didn't look which one came first. That's probably something I should have done to see. I think is Indiana Jones, because obviously Dinosaur opened in 1998, right? So it feels like Indiana Jones is older than that.
I think so. Oh, and one thing in Indiana Jones, you have a steering wheel.
I'm just gonna it's not functional, just so you know.
It's not functional, but I mean, hey, if you're sitting in that seat, I mean, it's pretty cool.
You're the driver. Yeah, you're the driver. Yeah. Okay, and I was talking to Matt before we started recording that I heard that there is a hidden dinosaur in the Dinosaur ride. That's like there's an extra T-Rex that they store up in the ride. It's like up in the air somewhere, and when the first meteor flashes, you can see it. So it's like, I don't know if it's up in the air or behind you or where it is. So if you guys could check that out and see if it's there, because I'm all about the Easter eggs in the rides, such as like finding the country bear heads in the Winnie the Pooh ride at Disneyland.
Next time I go on, I'll try to look for it.
Yeah, I'll look for it.
Yeah, check it out. So anyway, all right. So that's another win for Disneyland. Yes. West Side, Earth, right here. All right, man. And as promised, we're going to hit into cheat codes. Each week we come up with tricks and tips to help you out in the park trips or with sneaker cops. And this week, we're just going to call it restrooms. And I'm going to lead off, not with necessarily where to go. I'm going to tell you where not to go. And I don't know if anybody has been over in the New Orleans Square part of Disneyland. They've got a part of the Pirates queue that kind of goes between Tarzan's treehouse and the ride. And it's kind of just a back alley, and there's like a backflow thing in there, and it is bad. That's it. It smells, and I don't know if they've got the proper flow going on, or if they don't have enough drainage or whatever. So what I'm saying is the New Orleans Square area has got some plumbing issues, and if you go to the restrooms that are by the train station, by where you get the beignets, the mint julep, you don't. It smells like somebody crapped on the floor. So if you're going to spend any time in a bathroom, that's one you do not want to go to. Just gonna say that out loud. That is it. I try to stay away from there because it's not the bathrooms. It's just they've got something going on with the plumbing in that part of the park. It is a bad place to be. Anyway, you guys got any problems like that out there? I know you guys got all that new plumbing. You got the whole utilidor below, so you probably have the proper fall on all your plumbing drains. You don't have to worry about that 1955 plumbing installation like we do.
Yeah, I don't think that's the issue.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the issue at all over here.
And not where do where are your places? I guess I could talk about mine. So, well, one thing I will say is I don't really drop the deuce. I have a thing with public restrooms.
I hear you.
Yeah, I just don't.
I
just don't drop unless I really, really have to. But I mean, when I'm at the parks,
I know, but I'm just thinking, Herb maybe gets some bad hummus. It's got to hit. He's got an emergency run somewhere.
But some places I would recommend. I mean, just don't go to the overcrowded areas like in Adventureland.
Exactly. I think the smaller bathrooms are better. Like, they're like there's a bathroom by Star Tours by the Plaza Inn, and I swear there's maybe 5 urinals in it and a couple stalls. There's almost nobody in there ever. The other thing is, I can tell you, I was in Tomorrowland and Space Mountain was closed, and I had to take a leak, and I went into the space. There was so if there's a ride next to a bathroom and that ride shut down, chances are there's nobody in that bathroom. So that's always something to look for too.
One thing too is what I've noticed is like the bathrooms before you enter the parks, those are like I never see anyone in there. Like the ones after you get into the parks, like after you scan your ticket or whatever, those bathrooms are always crowded.
Always crowded. Yep.
Always crowded. And one bathroom that's like slow traffic is at Epcot. There's a bathroom inside the Odyssey. Like right now, that's the place where you can get the wings, and where they have like the show or like the middle show where it shows like the future of Epcot. But yeah, there's a bathroom in there that like no one ever goes to, because there's another one outside that everyone goes to, like right before you go World Showcase, everyone goes to that bathroom. That one's like hella crowded, but the one inside, I feel like every time I go in there, like there's nobody in there. But yeah, so if you're looking for like nice, peaceful bathroom, go to the bathrooms outside right before you get into the park.
That's good. That's a good call.
Agreed. I guess my main tip is that I am definitely pro companion restrooms.
Oh, yes, that is a great call. I wouldn't even think about that.
Oh, that's my thing right there. Whether I'm by myself or you know what I mean. I don't know. It's just you get a little privacy, bro, and I don't feel rushed. I feel like whenever I go in the other ones, man, it's like in and out. Like I can kind of like just use the restroom and then come out. So
that would be the thing. Like I don't know that I'm trying to think of where there are companion restrooms at Disneyland. I know there's a couple. There's not as many, right?
I to be honest, I don't really look for them because I guess I don't really need it.
I'm gonna now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what happened is because, like, when we first started going, I was changing diapers. So instead of going to like the main one, a lot of them, they still have like, the pull down to change the diaper, man. That's just like way too much going in. So I go to the companion restroom. Then I'm like, man, I can just go to the companion restroom, bro. Like,
I
go
don't
in,
need a
lock the
companion.
door. Yeah. No, that's not for that. So yeah,
Where's your
it's-
go-to one?
man? My fave is probably over there in Tomorrowland next to the one next to Space Mountain, man. Because usually it's like a lot of people going in and out, and nobody wants to wait. They don't even look at it. So it's like, men and then women and the one right in the middle. And like every time I go, it's usually always unlocked, and people just be kind of going right there.
Oh,
just
gotcha.
in line.
I like it, man. Spitting knowledge. I
Canyon
like it.
restrooms. Cheat code right
Companion
there.
restrooms, man.
There it is, man.
Canyon
We all learned something today.
restroom. Honestly, yeah, I just never really pay attention to it just because
I'm telling you,
yeah,
and people just walk by it. You just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
See, I like that. All right. Well, let's catch up with some trips on property with Trips and Drips, the segment where we talk about our weekly recent trips. Who wants to go? Irv, you going?
yeah, I realized I was talking to my wife today. I've only been once since the last podcast, and that's when I
But it was a
met
big one,
with
right?
Matt. Yeah, I met with Matt and Lawrence, and we watched Happily Ever After, man, and we sang to everybody around us. It was a good time.
So you got to meet El Doggy, huh?
Yeah, man, he's cool. Yeah. I mean, I already cool from the podcast, but you know what I mean. It's cool to like meet somebody on the internet, then meet them in person. It's just like a genuine friendship. You can just talk and kick it. And after the fireworks, we walked around and we rode. We went to ride Carousel of Progress, but it was already closed, so we rode Winnie the Pooh. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
yeah, everyone around us was not singing. We're the only ones singing.
So that was the last time they're last night was the last time they were in the fireworks show, right?
Yeah.
Or no, I think it was the 28th.
28th? Okay.
Was it? Not 100% sure. But yeah, it's done.
Or I thought
didn't
you
do
went to the
that.
Halloween party.
I don't know if I'm gonna go. I
You
heard
don't know if
it's
you're going?
like it's not really worth the money because it's only like 3 or 4 hours and it's like $170 ticket, which is like so much more than it was last year. I think last year it was only like, or the other years, I think it was only like $80 max, depending
Yeah.
on where you go, maybe $100 max.
But they're not doing the stage show, are they?
I know.
The Hocus Pocus
Just
thing?
all like parades and candy. That's it.
Yeah, no, I don't get to go for like, I still got like 3 more weeks before I'm going to the one out here. I've seen some video of it. Look pretty good. We actually get a full parade. So I don't know why we get a parade and you guys don't.
They love the cavalcades, man. Cavalcades.
Yeah.
Stuff. I want to see something dope tomorrow, though, man. I want to see something good tomorrow.
Oh, you're going tomorrow, right? 50th?
I'm going tomorrow. Yes.
Okay.
Keeping the kids out of school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
You rope dropping?
We got breakfast reservations at Polynesian at 9:50. So we're gonna eat breakfast and then we're gonna go there. I got a gift card, so I don't spend too much. I'm ready to act up, but not too bad.
All right. You going live? I want to see you going live.
Man, I charged my extra external battery charger, and I'm gonna try to be active on IG, man. So that's the plan if the kids let me.
All right. Nice. Either that or just put the kids on, telling you to put your phone away.
Yeah. Them trying to play some games.
All right, Matt. Well, how about you, Matt? What'd you get into this week?
So yeah, like Irv said, we all met up with Lawrence. But I went today. Earlier this morning, I went to Magic Kingdom and got some shots for the 50th. I guess I'll just say my outfit right now, because I mean this is gonna air tomorrow.
You're gonna post your content before this airs.
Yeah, because I mean tomorrow's the 50th. I went to go get some 50th shots, and obviously this is gonna air on Monday, so I mean you guys are already gonna see my post anyways. But yeah, I wore 25th anniversary vintage tee. I wore the Disney, like these, I think they are bed sheets. John thinks they look like boxers, but they're these really cool Disney shorts that have like, I think it's Mickey and Pluto and Donald on it. They're like pink, that it's like pink stripes, and then it goes well with the tee. And then I wore my Hyper Royals, and yeah, got some shots with that fit. And after that, we went on the People Mover. And after that, we went on Buzz, which I'm very proud of because I got Galactic Hero for the first time.
Woo!
So, and honestly, honestly, I think I definitely got lucky because I got stuck in the volcano room. So I literally it was perfectly aligned to where I was, and I just held the trigger down. And I think by the time I got to the volcano, like I was already at 600,000, and then I got stuck right there. And then I was like, all right, here we go. And I just held the trigger down and I maxed out in that room. I was like,
nice.
like hero, baby.
There it is. Did you get the sticker afterwards?
I did get the sticker. It's still in my car. But yes, I went after the ride, went straight to the place or cashier, and I was like, hey, do you have any stickers? And then I showed him it because I had a picture of it. But yeah, so thank you, John, for showing the way.
Well, man, we still need to get Irv on the club, man.
Oh man, I'm gonna do it. The pressure is on now.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then after that, we went to Animal Kingdom. Got some more shots there. There I shot the Super Turfs. And then also the new United tee, right in front of the Tree of Life. This is also I'm also gonna post that before this airs, so you guys have already seen it. And then there we had lunch, or I guess late or early dinner, I guess, at Flame Tree. I got ribs and chicken, and what else? And then after that, we went on flight, and then went home after that. Oh, and on the way out, I ran into some homies, Erica and Adriana, Bibbidi Boppity Broke, and Dominique.
Nice.
I didn't get a chance to talk to him too much, but it was like literally on the way out. Like I was like, hey, they're probably
yeah. I saw Erica's in town for the 50th. That's cool.
Yeah. They had some. I'm not gonna say what they wore because I don't know if they're gonna post it before or after this podcast, but they wore like some pretty fire like matching fits. But yeah, they were like the fits that it was like a matching outfit, like what was going on, but
oh, cool,
pretty dope.
Cool. By the way, dude, the photo shoot you did with the Lightning McQueen Crocs was pretty cool, man. That was well done.
Thank you. That was so dope.
That's some great content. That's the content we need. So anyway,
appreciate it.
All right, so I got up there a couple times this week. I went up Saturday, wore the Jordan 3 by Fragments. It's kind of a rough start to the day. I missed on the boarding group for Rise of the Resistance. I got there at 10, went straight to the stand to buy the breakfast chimichanga, and they were already sold out. So it was hard. It was a hard start. So we head over to the mansion. I did get the Magic Key popcorn bucket, which is basically trash, but you get $1.50 refills. So I've already got my money's worth out of it. So, but they put zero imagination into that bucket. Let me tell you, it is pretty whack. I did head over to Buzz. Got Galactic Hero, so I was excited about that. I feel like I got a little streak rolling. Wasn't a super high score, but I didn't really have any slowdowns, so it was like 1 million. So you guys, there's no way to know what your score is, right? It's just max out and that's it, right?
It just max out, yeah.
Okay, I got like 1,200,000, something like that. I like that we can see our total score. So we did something different. Made a reservation for the Riverbell Terrace, which is a spot that I used to go to all the time before they redid it. It used to be a quick serve, and then they changed it to table serve, and they upped the prices and changed the menu and all that. So I've only been there once prior since they redid it, but they had some good seasonal stuff. So I wanted to give it a try. I got the chicken and brisket grilled cheese sandwich, which we could just call that John's Carnivore Delight for the week. It was lots of meat. It was actually too much bread. I ate half the sandwich like a sandwich, and then I had to take the bread. I just ate the meat and off of the bread because it was, I just took it apart and ate the meat. Because
Bread in the way, man.
It came with some awesome baked beans though. Or you'd like the beans, I'm sure. And the tots were tots.
Pauline, give me some of your tots.
No, go find your own.
Can't go wrong with the tots.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't eat very many because I was saving the calories for the dessert. We got the pumpkin spice monkey bread, and that was bomb. They serve it in a little mini skillet. Got the monkey bread. They've got I don't know if it's cream cheese icing or whatever. I think it had a little nutmeg, and then like in the pan is like gooey cinnamon pumpkin spice, and it was really good, really good. It was a highlight. I will say that. The other thing is, so I don't know if you guys know Guardians of the Galaxy. They do a Halloween overlay, and after 5 o'clock, it's Guardians After Dark or Monsters After Dark, and they changed the theme. They changed the whole ride sequence. The whole story changes, and it's basically Groot's lost in the tower. All the monsters have escaped from the cages, and Rocket's trying to catch him, trying to catch up with them. So. That's the first time this year I've got to do the Monsters After Dark overlay. It was fun. Got right off of that, hit the PIM tasting lab for another regulator, which is that's the mango cart with Patron Silver, which Irv, that's a good drink. You get out here, you got to try that.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It's got some boba balls in there. And then I went straight from there over to the Casino Cucamonga, and I got the quesadilla tacos again. And I will say that spot, I ordered them an hour ahead of time. If you're interested in those things, you need to get them ordered, because I can tell you the standby line every time I go over there is 30 deep. It's like, I don't know if you know where the spot is, but the line goes almost all the way to the bridge that leads you over to Little Mermaid. That's how long that line is. And I was like, man, how many people? I actually counted it up. There were like 30 people deep on that line.
They have like regular street tacos there too, right?
They do.
Or is that different?
They've got a few choices, but I kind of am stuck on the burrito tacos, and I was much more confident in my dipping this time, thinking I was doing it the right way. I felt good about it. My wife actually went with the mac and cheese bread bowl from the bakery that's right across. The bakery's right there in that seating area. So I can't remember the name of it, but she enjoyed that. I helped her out with the bread bowl. It was pretty dang good. And started and ended the day at the Haunted Mansion. My wife's a big fan of the overlay. It's her favorite ride, so hit that a couple times. And then, so for Magic Key holders, Disney offered something for the next, well, it was last week, this week, next week, Monday through Thursday. Magic Key holders get an extra hour to ride the Haunted Mansion. And so we're like, we never go up during the week, but we're like, all right, my wife gets off early on Wednesday. Let's go on Wednesday. So we went yesterday. We left here at 2. And the reason we don't go during the week is like we got there about 4:30, left the house at 2. So it was a good 2.5 hours from here to get in the park. We did stay till I think we got on the bus to leave. It was almost midnight. So we put in a good, at least a good half park day. And we were able to ride Haunted Mansion 3 times, which was nice. So what we did is went to Docking Bay. We were kind of hungry when we got there because we rode the mansion. Then we were like, oh, let's go to the Docking Bay. My wife had a good experience with the chicken, and I told Irv I was really down to try those meatballs. And I just want to know, Irv, man, who hurt you? Who hurt you, Irv? Why do you punish yourself? I just want to give you a hug, man. There's something wrong. It looks so good. It tastes so bad.
You didn't like it?
It tastes
I like it.
So I'm in the first meatball. All right. And I'm like, well, maybe I need a little more hummus. Then I'm like, maybe I need a little more salsa. I take another bite and I'm like, well, maybe I need a little more pita. I'm like, maybe I need a little less hummus. And I'm like, I'm trying all these variations of everything on there. And I get through the first meatball and I'm like, I think these things just suck. So I started eating the second meatball, and my wife looks all, what's with your face? And I'm like, what do you mean what's with my face? She's like, how's it taste? I'm like, it tastes like shit. And she's like, why are you eating it? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just trying to give it a chance. she's like,
Is it impossible?
yeah, it's
It's
impossible.
impossible?
It's impossible to eat. Yes, it's impossible. So
I guess it's just different for
I don't know.
everyone. I like
think,
it.
I think somebody hurt Irv and he's punishing himself. It's like it's that Stockholm syndrome where prisoners fall in love with their captors. So Irv really doesn't like the vegan lifestyle. He's just fallen in love with it because it's got him held hostage.
I think you got a bad batch, bro. They must not be cooking them good over there.
Yeah, honestly, like from Docking Bay 7, like out of all the food there, I mean, I've only tried the tip yip and the meatballs. I guess.
The tip yip. My wife loves the tip yip. That's one of her favorite things to eat in the park.
Yeah, see, I'm opposite for me.
And then like I've had the pot roast. I thought the pot roast was a little dry, but I will say that the meatball was not dry. It didn't like because I was worried it was gonna be dry. It just didn't have it just I don't know, man. It wasn't there. Like, when I think about eating dead animal flesh, man, it's so much tastier.
I like it. I enjoy it.
I don't know, man.
Honestly, that is like I said, from Docking Bay 7, like that is the only thing that I get is
the presentation is so good on it too. It looks delicious. It does, man. It like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have this. And somebody actually walked by and like, man, what is that? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's the plant-based option. Like, so we got out of there and I was still hungry and we're walking back through Frontierland and I got on my phone and I saw that the walk-up list was available at the River Barrel Terrace. So I got on the walk-up list. So I went and had I had another monkey bread while I was there to fill myself up. Still technically plant-based. It was cool. So it was cool going during the week. I will say I was highly disappointed at how crowded it was. It was like, so I started off, I got a refill on my aforementioned popcorn bucket. And the girl who was working the popcorn stand, she said, I think I follow you on Instagram. And I go on weekends with Walt, so I definitely follow you on Instagram. And I'm like, man, it's super busy today. She's like, it's been a Saturday all week. So Tuesday was packed, today's packed. Yesterday they restocked the Mummy popcorn buckets. I think that probably brought a lot of the locals in, but it was crowded. And they didn't even do fireworks. I was kind of bummed. I was looking forward to watching the fireworks show. They did the projections, but they didn't do fireworks.
Too windy?
It didn't feel windy. I know that's typically when they cancel it, but I didn't really feel much wind. So that was a little disappointing how crowded it was. Like we were just kind of expecting to roll in there on a Wednesday night and have the place to ourselves. I mean, I know that's probably kind of stupid to think that that's what's going to happen, but that's in our head. That's what we had worked out, that it was going to be nice and empty. We're going to be able to do whatever we wanted to do. And it was pretty darn packed. We didn't even go into California Adventure yesterday. Like I said, I left close to midnight. I actually got on the bus to go to my car close to midnight. So I rolled in at 1:45 this morning and I was up at 6:30 for work. So I am tired. It was one of those days, but I had a good week. Oh, and I wore the Jordan 3 in the black cement colorway. So that was fun. And I wore the 100-acre hood outfit. So I was happy to get out there. I did take you know what, it wasn't. You guys ever do that? Like, I want to get some pictures, and then you just not in the mood to do pictures. And
Every time I go.
And then it gets dark, and then you're like, well, I'm going to be dark pictures. And it's like, I don't know.
Honestly, I mean, for me, like today, like Thursdays is like the day where I get like my pictures. And then like the other days, because I'm off Wednesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So like Saturdays and like Wednesdays and Saturdays is usually like when I go to the park just to go to the parks. Yeah. But like Thursdays is like straight up like today was like a work like content day,
right,
for me. So
okay. I mean, I'll still post something from like last night, this weekend. But like I said, well, it's nothing special. I didn't have any great, like I didn't put a whole lot on my feed yesterday either. It's like I was just we were just kind of enjoying the park. We didn't even do a ton. We rode the train. We haven't ridden the train in a while. My wife likes riding the train. We did that. And we basically did every ride in Fantasyland. Sometimes that's just fun to do. But yeah, it was good. It was fun to do it. I don't know that we're going to go weekdays anytime soon. We're going to talk a little bit later about the reservation system, because right now I've maxed out my reservations because the weekends are going. So I've got all my 6 things used up. But anyway, so that's it for me for trips. And let's jump into, hey, what a segue. Let's talk about Irv's plant-based option of the week.
I hope this one pleases John, everyone. We'll see. It's funny because it's actually where Matt was talking about, where they have, one of the best restrooms up over there near Brew Wings. They have the Brussels sprouts, the crispy Brussels sprouts with buffalo sauce. They were only $5.
I like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, and I kind of what you were saying about before. I was telling my wife about it when I do this segment. I like to do, some of the faux meat, but a lot more just vegetables, because I feel like people are more intentional to just eat like, vegetables and stuff that they're more common and used to eating than, something like Impossible. If you haven't like gotten a taste to it yet, it's like,
Well, I think you're right, because, with a vegetable, what you like, what you don't like. With Impossible, I'd never had it before. So I didn't quite know what to expect. So anyway, I'm interested to hear about these Brussels sprouts.
They're good. They're good, man. And for $5, it was a lot. I mean, me and Trav ate it, and I mean, like, I couldn't complain. They were good. They were crispy. I know a lot of times with food at Disney World in particular, it's sometimes kind of bland, but the sauce tasted good. Like I say, the Brussels sprouts were crispy. It was a good amount. And we got there like right when it opened, so I know ours probably like fresher than normal, but it was good, man. I would recommend it. I would eat them again. It was definitely worth $5. And sit down in the AC and eat it. You can't really beat that.
Yeah, I love Brussels sprouts. Like almost every time I go to AMC Dine-In, I get the Brussels sprouts with Parmesan Brussels sprouts with bacon. So good. But the wings places.
You're cheating if you put bacon on it, because if you put bacon on those Impossible meatballs, they might taste good. But that's because you're getting a little pig grease on there.
A little pig grease.
But low key, the wings place, like that's like a good like value, like I guess for like the food and wine stuff, because like $6 and you get like 6 wings. Like it, I mean that's pretty good in my opinion. But honestly, I had no idea they had Brussels sprouts. I guess next time I go through there after I use the clean bathroom. Or
you get the sprouts, then go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I go to Sprouts, eat some wings too, and then go to the bathroom.
All right. Well, thank you, Irv. I appreciate your tip of the week. So let's get into the DMs. We got Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me. He messaged in. He wants to know, do you wear your heaters to the park or pass? Irv shaking his head.
Very rarely do I wear like my really, really dope shoes to the park. And I mean, part of it is because it rains like every other day here. The other part is 9 times out of 10, I push in a stroller and I don't want to kick it.
Yeah.
And then it's also a lot of strollers around me and I don't want them to hit my feet. So usually, man, I just wear something that I don't really mind. If it gets scuffed up, I'll just clean it and I won't be looking down all day like, man, if this guy next to me hit with this stroller, I'm gonna have to pull him to the side. So
Earth's throwing down.
Man, sometimes, man, I hate to go on a tangent, bro, but I push a stroller. But some people, bro, they are really, really just like have no idea of what's going on around them, who's walking beside them, and they just like be in la la land. Like this ain't the busiest park in the world, and you pushing this thing over people's feet, bro. I don't understand it.
Well, what about when they let their kid push the stroller?
Foolishness. Cast members need to stop stuff like that, bro. They're slowing everybody down.
I was thinking, now we're talking about strollers again. Didn't they ban the double stroller, the super ones, and like the wagons? The wagons. Yeah. I saw like,
and then like the special ones, like you'll see like Cinderella, like the carriage.
Yeah.
Those like the very like extravagant ones, the extra large ones.
I saw like 3 wagons in the park again, and I'm like, man, I thought we got rid of these already. And one of them was like a tank. I don't even know how big it was. So big. I'm like, what do you possibly need to put in there? It was so huge. Anyway, I'm just whining for no reason now. Because it's better than it was, man. Before they banned that, man, it was out of control. Now you just see every now and then. But I remember there used to be like a box, and like you had to put your stroller and had to fit in the box. Like they had it taped out on the sidewalk at Disneyland. And if you wheeled your stuff on there and it was bigger than the box, you couldn't take it in.
Like it's like carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously. Did they do that at Disney World?
No, I haven't seen it.
I never
Oh
seen
yeah,
it.
they did it at Disneyland. They actually had a box on the ground. You had to size it up. All right, I'm sorry I interrupted again, man. I'm tired. I can't stay focused. Matt, you wear your heaters or no?
So I mean, today, like it was a content day for me. Like I had to get some stuff done. So I mean, heaters all day. But I mean, yeah, if it's just me and my lady just kicking it, pass. I'm wearing my beaters.
All right.
Either slides, or Supreme Air Force Ones, or something that I'm gonna pick up either this week or next week. That's probably gonna be on next pickups.
Uh-oh.
So yeah.
For me, man, I think I've got Irv brought up a couple of good points with the stroller and the rain. And so that's a couple of degrees of difficulty that I don't have to worry about. All I got to do is worry about myself. I try to wear something nice every time I go, or actually what I try to do is wear something I haven't worn at the parks. But I probably got 5 or 6 shoes I haven't worn there yet. And it's not because I don't want to wear them there yet. It's just because I haven't put them together. So yeah, I wear everything. I've worn all my shoes to the park, or I will by the end of the year. I'll have worn them all at some point, as long as I can wear them faster than I buy them. But yeah, there's nothing that's off limits, because like I said, if I get hit by a stroller, yeah, I'll be unhappy. Am I going to say anything to anybody? Yeah. Probably give the parents a look. It'll clean up. I'm not going to spill on myself, and if I do, that's on me. It's not going to rain. I live in a desert. It's not going to rain. So I'm good here. So, anyway, all right. Well, I appreciate the question. Anybody's got anything that you want the team to chop up, and send us a DM. Matt's got we got a sticker in the on the Kicks the Castle page in the highlights. So you always check that out and send Matt a DM. That he's the question guy. So while I'm complaining, I have one other thing I want to complain about, Irv. And I'm going to tread lightly because I don't know if you're guilty. I know you do have kids, and I was going to say, I would preface it, but I was going to ask you guys if there's one item you could remove from the parks as in merchandise that they sell, what would it be? And the reason why is because my answer is the bubble wands.
Oh,
because
get them out of here.
You got the kid in the stroller just blasting that thing on go, and you know who's not getting the bubblers in their face is the parents of that kid, because they're blowing and they're in my face. I don't care where you're at in the park. Your kid's bubbles are in my face. I'm in line for Peter Pan, and the kid, on the next side, I'm eating his bubbles. I got like my popcorn, and his bubbles are breaking in my popcorn. I'm like, the parents are oblivious. The parents have no idea. And it's just like, I just want to beat the parents with the bubble stick. Am I get off my lawn guy? I mean, is that or is that everybody? Does everybody hate? How much money are they making on? Could they raise prices $5 on everybody, and then they could not sell bubble machines?
They'll still go.
They're so.
I don't like them, and you know what? I wouldn't buy my kids one because I don't think it's worth the money. But for the fact you said the other kids have them and they spray bubbles, and my kids immediately get distracted, and now it's like a bubble party. So you got this one kid. I guarantee you it happens every time we go to a park. One kid is spraying bubbles, and my kids are like, "Oh, they've never seen bubbles before." They just. I'm like, bro, man, come on, like, don't entertain that. Let's go. So I'm with you, man. I don't see the allure of it, but it's definitely more of a distraction. And like you said, the parents of the bubble child feel no consequences of the bubble child.
Absolutely. Because the bubbles are blowing past them. They're like pushing the stroller. And the other thing is, like, the kid with the thing is like staring right at you.
Oh, he knows what he's doing.
So, you want some of this? Here it is. You got this? He's like, yeah, what are you gonna do? My daddy's right there. What are you gonna do?
Oh man. I don't mind him. I mean, it's usually like a quick thing. I mean, I just walk right past them.
Yeah, maybe I don't have the young spry pace like you. Maybe I walk too slow. I get stuck behind the stroller.
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't
feel.
know.
I feel like
It's
I just
usually
feel like
like
I spend a lot of time eating them.
when I usually walk past them, it's usually like the people that are like waiting for like the show, or they're like posted up on the side, and I'm like walking past them. They're like, I mean, yeah, I'm getting hit by it, but I mean, it's usually just like quick. I just walk right past it.
Like I said, it really bothers me when I got food out. I'm trying to eat food and I'm fending off, the bubbles. It's just anyway. So I don't know. Is there anything in the parks that bothers you guys to the level that bothers me?
You know what bothers me? And I can't get over it. It's when people stop in the middle of the walkways and have like a family powwow where everybody
Yeah.
instead of going to the side.
Yeah, they're opening the map. They circle up and open the map right in the middle of the.
My God. And the walkways are huge at Magic. It happens the most at Magic Kingdom. And I'm like, bro, so much space. You could easily divert to the side and have that little group meeting instead of making everybody walk around you guys.
Yeah.
That's my gripe.
How about you, Matt? You're just too easy going. Everything's cool with you.
Honestly, yeah. Like, not much bothers me. Yeah, I honestly can't even think of anything.
Matt, you're too chill. You wait. You know what? You wait 10 years. You'll get grumpy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm kind of older too now, and I think the kids age me even more to where I'm like annoyed by a lot of things.
It's nonsense. You don't have any patience for nonsense.
I guess, yeah. And ask me this question again, like 5 or 10 years from now.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys let me get that out, because I've been thinking that for a while. I didn't know if it was a hot take. So as I mentioned before, Magic Key reservations. It's kind of the how it started, how it's going thing. Like, we got the Magic Key and like it's wide open. Everybody's making reservations. Nothing's blocked out. It's like, oh, this Saturday, like, on Thursday, Saturday might be getting full, but then on Friday they release a few more. So it was all, oh, no big deal. So Matt, let's see. I sent these to you. So for October at Disneyland, they actually just put some more dates up because it was almost all gone. But like the 17th, so the three Sundays, 2 Saturdays are completely gone at the end of the month. For November, the only Saturday you can get into Disneyland is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Actually, the first 3 weekends are completely booked up. You can't get in if you don't have a reservation.
You're planning on going on a holiday?
I'm going to go the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I actually have, I've got November 7th booked, which is a Sunday. Lawrence is in town for Complex Con. So I'm going to meet up with Lawrence. I got a reservation at Lamplight. I'm going to have lunch with him. And then I've got, in November, I've got the 11th, which is the Christmas party. And then I've got the 27th. So those are the only 3 days in November I've got booked. If the 20th becomes available, I might grab it. But like I said, I don't have a spare reservation to grab it right now. Even if it did pop up. And then I can tell you in December, all Saturdays are gone in December. All Fridays are gone in December. And the first 2 Sundays are gone in December. So the only weekend days left are the 19th and the 26th. So the Magic Key reservations are gone. So I only have one. I've got December 11th. I grabbed that one last night. So I used reservation yesterday. I got home last night. I grabbed December 11th, and it's still available for California Adventure. So, and I guess that's the nice thing, is that for park hopping, it's no big deal. I mean, you're right across the Esplanade, but the Disneyland dates they're just flying out. And I'm like, I don't know if everybody's figured out, hey, you've got 6 reservations, use them all, because that's what I'm doing. I've got six weekend days booked up throughout the holidays. But like I said, I'd like to go to Disneyland more than once in December. So I'm not going to the parks again until I think a week from Saturday. So I can't make any reservations until then. They do seem to open up some as it gets closer. Like I said, October was basically barren, and they released a few more today. But how are you guys doing it? I mean, I know that you guys have the new pass and you only have 5 reservations. So how are you guys?
I mean, it's pretty solid. Like,
Yeah,
whichever day you want to go.
Let's go. I haven't stressed at all about it.
Wow.
I don't even think I make more than 1 reservation at a time for the most part. Besides, like, for tomorrow, which we made like, a while back.
Yeah.
I pretty much think of the day of, or maybe the day before, and be like, oh, bro, we should go here.
So it's not even an issue. You guys don't even think it's man.
Oh, and you know what's crazy? I opened up the app the other day, and they had like bonus reservations for like Epcot, where I could have went to Epcot and not even used one of my reservations up.
Oh,
you guys get bonus days?
Not that I've seen yet.
They don't care about those guys out there.
Hey, you know what we get? We get photo ops. We get free photo ops. Did you see the picture I posted of me with Mr. Toad holding the deed? Magic key, baby.
I did not see
You look it up, man. It's on my feed. Matt doesn't follow me. That's all right.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'm all praising him on his content. He's like, did you post something recently?
What?
Hey, look, all right.
Matt, hit the follow back button. Follow back.
I handle like so many accounts. It's hard to keep up.
I'm just messing with you. Oh wait, here we go. What else do they have? So yeah, they have a new photo op at California Adventure. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's the
Oh, that's pretty cool.
it's one of the, I don't even know what character. It's black and white. It's one of the, I don't know who that is. I'm not very educated on old tunes. Who is that? Help me out, Matt.
I have no idea.
Edit it in.
I was gonna say
No, it's Pistol Pete. It ain't Pete.
Who is it?
It's not Pete. I thought it was Pete. It's not
Pete.
Pete.
It could be Pete. It's one of the old black and white characters. So yeah, so they had a couple of black and white, magic shots that they do. I mean, if they're offering them, I'll go over and get the snap. But I mean, yeah, they're not doing a whole bunch for us. I mean, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting my money's worth out of those $1.50 refills on that crappy popcorn bucket. I think it was $11. What popcorn is $5.50. I've already gotten 4 refills, so I'm ahead.
Does every bucket get $1.50 refills, or is it just a specific?
No,
bucket?
it's just the magic key bucket. You can't refill any buckets. I know, or if they don't love us, because you guys can refill any bucket, right?
Any bucket.
Yeah.
I be refilling buckets from like 2 years.
Honestly, I don't really eat popcorn that much, just because it's so hot, and then popcorn is already hot.
Or how much is your refill? Is it $1?
It's $1. Yeah.
$1? Yeah. Ours is $1.50. Why get the quarters involved? Why do we got to have quarters involved?
They want to get everything they can from y'all.
I know,
Everything.
but then take $2. I don't want 50 cents in my pocket. Just make it $2. If you want $2, take $2. Don't make it $1.50 and make me, walk around with change all day. I don't know. It's annoying. See, again, I'm getting old, man. Get off my next weekend. Get off my lawn. Sean's going to talk about
New segment.
Get off my lawn.
Get off.
Get off my lawn.
I like it.
All right. So, one more topic. Okay, we're at one more topic and then let's wrap it up. So, 50th celebration is tomorrow. Both of you guys are gonna be in the house.
I'm gonna be in there.
Not.
You're not.
So
So-
I'm working.
New show. Are you staying for the new fireworks show? Or
Yeah, man. I'm gonna post up probably like maybe like 3 hours before, man.
wow,
God
you're
bless
committed.
you.
committed.
Yeah, man.
Godspeed, sir.
So, are you? I mean,
I'm
are
not new
you?
to this though. I'm not new to this. I've done it before. It is what it is.
I just have a hard time relating with everybody how emotional they get. I mean, we've established I'm not a huge fireworks guy, but I see. I mean, the last 3-4 days, everybody's been bawling on their Instagram feed, and it's just like, man, it's a fireworks show. There's gonna be another one. Boom. I don't know, but so talking about the new shows, Irv, I know we've talked about this a little bit. What is up with that Animal Kingdom balloon water ski? What is that? What is that?
I don't know. Like my tab showed me like a couple of clips of it, and then I seen like some pictures of it. And first off, like before the parks closed, they had like these like wooden puppets at Animal Kingdom that they was kind of like walking around with. Those were super dope. Why wouldn't you bring that back instead of doing this random kite stuff? Because I felt like people could walk around with those. They could have, been like, don't touch them or have them in a separate area. Those things were very, very cool. This kite stuff, bro, I don't know. It don't appease me. I mean, my kids might like it. So as other people's kids might like it. So I don't want to be like, oh man, take it away. but I wouldn't stand out there in Animal Kingdom heat and watch it.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Yeah.
think I might cry if they don't take it away. I mean, if I gotta watch that.
I mean, as far as like the wooden puppet things, I think that was during like one of the anniversaries of Animal Kingdom. It was like last year, or not last year, but 2019,
Was like-
I think.
Yeah, I think it was like something like that, man. But
18
like, I
or
don't
19.
know.
Well, yeah, 20 would have been 18,
Close.
right? All right. Well, I'm very hopeful for the new shows. Like I said, I'm not the big firework guy. I'm excited to see Harmonious. I'd like to see all that ugliness in the lake like do something.
Yeah,
It certainly is nice. Or it's going to be a fountain during the day, right?
think
Is it-
so.
Yeah, I thought that was the plan, is for it to actually be beautiful during the day, not a big hunk of iron in the middle of the water. So that'll be nice, because it really does kind of mess with the sight lines around the lake. So anyway, look forward to you guys getting out there. Irv, when are you hitting the Epcot? When are you going to see that?
Either Saturday or Sunday, but I'm
Okay,
gonna see it this weekend.
So you're going to have it all. So tune in next week. Maybe we'll replace Irv's Take Your Life in Your Own Hands plant-based option with Irv's firework review.
Fireworks with you, man. I tell you how hard I cried. That's how we'll gauge it.
How can you cry? You have no emotional attachment yet.
Listen, I am just an emotional guy, bro. I'll cry if I laugh too hard. I'm just crying.
Okay, no kidding. I throw up if I laugh too hard.
Really?
I've actually done that. It was like the first time I watched The Hangover, I was laughing so hard I started coughing and I got up and I threw up. So I gotta be careful about laughing too hard.
Was it in theaters?
No, fortunately it was at home.
I
But
mean,
I woke my
sometimes when
wife
I
up.
laugh too hard, I'll like rip ass, but that's
So Matt, you got something you want to tease for everybody for next week?
tease.
Aren't you gonna tease?
I don't have anything. I mean, wait, what do you mean?
You're talking about a giveaway. You said you were gonna tease it this week.
Oh, wow.
Edit all that
Hey,
out.
I had a busy day today.
Edit,
All right.
edit, ready. Hey Matt, you got something you want to
All right,
tease this week?
Yes, I do. So if you guys saw on the story a few days ago, we are having a giveaway. So thank you guys for 600 followers. Be on the lookout in a couple days. We're gonna announce it. It's going to be announced on our next episode, which is going to be October 11th. So it'll be on October 11th. So keep your eyes peeled. It's gonna be some good stuff. You don't want to miss it.
All right, very nice one. And thank you to everybody for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a review for us. We are Kicks at the Castle. You can follow us on Instagram at Kicks at the Castle, and don't forget to tag us or use the hashtag Kicks at the Castle in your fit pics. My name is John. You can find me on Instagram at Weekends with Walt. Irv, where can the people find you?
On Instagram at Main Street Dad, man, pushing the stroller and singing as usual.
All right, and Matt, how can the people hit you up?
You find me at the Disney Hype Beast or THB Shop.
All right, that's episode 22, and we're out.
Peace.
Peace.
Dig, get a line the whole day through. To dig is what we like to do.
It ain't no trick to get rich quick.
If you dig with a shovel or a pick.
In a mine, where a